Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt like things in your life were just completely unfair? Like no matter what you did, the situation just kept getting worse. Today, we're diving into a story from ancient times that feels incredibly modern. A story about dreams, jealousy, and a plan so big it's almost impossible to see at first. We're talking about Joseph, his famous coat, and his 10 very jealous older brothers. So let's set the scene. In the land of Canaan, there's a man named Jacob who has 12 sons, but he has a clear favorite, one of the youngest, Joseph, to show his special love. Jacob gives Joseph an amazing gift, a beautiful ornate coat of many colors. Now, this wasn't just any jacket. It was a symbol of favor and authority, and his brothers saw it every single day. You can imagine how that went down. The green monster of jealousy started to grow, and it grew fast. To make matters worse, Joseph starts having these incredible dreams, and he doesn't keep them to himself. He tells his brothers, "Hey guys, listen to this. We were all out in the field bundling up sheaves of grain, and suddenly my sheaf stood up straight, and all of your sheaves gathered around and bowed down to mine." His brothers were furious. "You think you're going to rule over us?" they sneered. Then he has another dream. "I dreamed the sun, the moon, and 11 stars were all bowing down to me." This time he tells his father as well. Even Jacob, who loved him dearly, was a bit taken aback. But while his brothers' hatred deepened, Jacob quietly thought about what these dreams could possibly mean. The tension in the family was at an all-time high. This wasn't just sibling rivalry anymore. It was turning into something much darker. One day, Jacob sends Joseph to check on his brothers who are grazing their flocks miles away. Seeing him coming from a distance in his fancy coat, the brothers see their chance. Here comes the dreamer. They say, "Let's get rid of him." Their initial plan is shocking, but one brother, Reuben, convinces them not to harm him directly, but to throw him into an empty well instead, secretly planning to rescue him later. So they grab Joseph, rip off his beautiful coat, and toss him into the pit. Just then, a caravan of traders heading to Egypt appears on the horizon. Another brother, Judah, has a better idea. Seeing the torn, bloody garment, Jacob is consumed with grief, believing his beloved son has been killed by a wild animal. He mourns for years, inconsolable. Meanwhile, Joseph is taken to Egypt, a foreign land, stripped of his family, his freedom, and his coat. It looks like the absolute end of the road. His dreams of leadership seem like a cruel joke. He's been betrayed, abandoned, and sold by his own flesh and blood. Life couldn't get more unfair. But here's the most important part of the story, the part that echoes through the ages. Even in that dark place, even as a slave in a foreign land, the story tells us that God was still with Joseph. His journey is far from over. This moment of betrayal is not the end, but a painful, confusing, and necessary step in a much larger divine plan. A plan that would eventually save his entire family and a whole nation. The lesson here is powerful. When we face our own unfair situations, when people we trust let us down, or when our dreams seem to be crushed, it can feel like we're all alone in that dark pit. But Joseph's story reminds us to hold on to hope. It teaches us that even when life seems to be spiraling out of control, there might be a bigger purpose at play, one that we just can't see yet. What looks like a disaster might just be a detour on the path to our destiny. Thanks so much for watching and reflecting on this incredible story with me. If it resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Until next time, stay hopeful.